The Eagles in their home white and Virginia in the away navy, as the tip is controlled by Jay Huff, the 7-footer for the Cavaliers. Defensive side for BC, how do you deal with them as we look at their starting five?
Well, Boston College comes out in a matchup zone. They disguise it as man, but this, I think, is a matchup problem right there, down low.
Had an MRI yesterday on an injured knee. James Karnick goes backdoor to Felder. Oh, that was pretty, and he converts with the industrious putback. And they're very happy he's playing in Charlottesville. Has a high ceiling. The three by Karnick. And the hometown roll for the big fella and the transfer from Lehigh.
Your Boston College, Karnick hitting threes early.
Fourth three of the season for Karnick in 11 attempts. Hauser the fadeaway from the elbow.
Take you inside, smaller guy like he did that last possession. But what makes him so dangerous, his ability to stretch the D and knock down the three.
How about Jay Huff? That was too easy, and that's your matchup that you're looking for problematic. After our first media timeout, Jay Huff asserting himself in the post early. He has a finesse defensive team. Braxton Key, another guy, and DeAndre Hunter from years past. Those lockdown defenders as Hauser hits the corner three. He's leading scorer at 14.6 per outing. And also Thomas Wolden Tensei, strong to the rack. The screen there with the blown leads. Jay Heath. And that helps the cause as the Eagles scoreless in their last 3+ minutes.
16 points a game and shooting a high clip, over 40% from the three-point line. Jay Heath has been balling for the Eagles.
There's a three by Murphy, and he rattles it home. And Wake Forest got to look at that. And the Virginia 9-point win on Wednesday night. Good crossover move by Kelly to get in the lane, and an N1 for Rich Kelly.
See how Virginia continues to attack this matchup zone of Boston College. They've had success, John, getting the ball into the paint.
And the junk hook falls for McCoy. Three is off the line by Reese Beekman. Here comes C.J. Felder, one of the top dunkers in the ACC. They're from Sumter, South Carolina. One of the more athletic players ever to wear a BC uniform. Williams the corner three, and he's got it. Kamari Williams hasn't played much this year, but that's a nice lift.
One of the best on-ball defenders in college.
Tony Bennett told us he felt a heavy load last year, a lot of pressure. This year he feels like he's become even more mature and more of a team player. This very floor here in Chestnut Hill. Wall defense by Justin Vanderbond and C.J. Felder. That looked like the pack line defense by the Eagles. Three by Demarr Langford, and he's got it. BC grabs the 1-point lead. Don't say that often about the Eagles.
Well, again, that's how you want to start it. Again, Boston College in the passing lane.
And Rich Kelly, who triggered it with a steal, converts the layup. His first half of basketball at this point. Matching Virginia's defensive intensity. What a block by Vanderbond. My goodness. Kelly in the open floor. And the putback by Demarr Langford. Largest lead of the game for BC, and you can see 14.8 points and 12 rebounds and 4 block shots per game at Whitensville Christian last year. And the jumper by Demarr Langford as BC's roll continues. Back in Charlottesville.
Yeah, and really, we talked to Tony Bennett about what that game was like. He said, look, I looked down the end of the bench when we were going through a bad spurt.
5 blocks for the 7'1" redshirt senior from Durham, North Carolina. Kihei Clark off the bounce. Oh, boy, that was nifty. First time in his career as he missed 676 days to start his career due to knee injuries. C.J. Felder for three at the buzzer. Long range for the sophomore from Sumter, South Carolina.
Felder continues to shoot the ball well from the perimeter. Remember, against Duke, 4 of 6 from the three-point line.
Felder with 7. He's averaging 9 and pretty touched by Kihei Clark. Your keys to the second half.
Don't turn the ball over.
Pretty simple.
Simple as that. Don't turn it over. That has been the Achilles heel for them all season long early on.
That counts as 1 after Kihei Clark with 2. Shot clock down to 2, and another nifty baseline move by Jay Huff.
And there's something to be said about getting experience and staying at a place.
And the defensive intensity is cranked up. Rich Kelly beats the shot clock with a fadeaway 3.
A lot of concern what type of player he would come back from after that knee. And he's got himself back onto the court for Boston College and playing some good ball for them.
How about the ball fake by Sam Hauser?
Big reason they're not getting out in transition. Remember, in the first half, they were getting stops, getting some turnovers, and then getting out in transition.
And that's Jay Huff with his 14th point.
For Boston College, many people did not think that would happen.
And you can attest, Malcolm, how difficult it is mentally and physically as Heath hits a 2 just in front of the 3 line.
The beaten, and again, the conditioning is not there completely. Obviously, the knee strength is always concerned, but he's out there, and Jim Christian expects him to potentially get back to full strength at some point this year.
Karnick, nice move. That's what they want out of the big fella and the transfer from Lehigh. 3 by Rich Kelly, and he's got it. Eagles with Kelly, Heath, Tabs in the backcourt. Felder up front with Demarr Langford. Has 14, Clark has 10. Here's Sam Hauser, short. Working hard on the glass and the putback. That's just relentless effort by the Marquette transfer.
Yeah, to get deep in the shot clock.
Good defense by Felder on Huff. But that's tough to defend. He's 2 points down from his career high of 18. About the ball movement by the Cavs. Murphy's been a bit quiet. Cutting Huff. And he has tied his career high of 18 points.
On Huff.
Tabs on the baseline. The double on the block by Murphy.
To drive in to the defense of Virginia.
Sam Hauser. Oh boy. Look out, Virginia.
Their identity is defense. It's always going to start with defense for them, and then obviously adding talented players like Hauser makes them even more dangerous. Another really difficult matchup.
Doing a good job on the radio broadcast. Here's Demarr Langford, and he converts with the N1.
Certainly Boston College has got their work cut out for them if they want to try to get back into this game.
BC with 10 turnovers, and Virginia's turned that into 17 points. And Hauser with a roll.
Needed the possession, and you turn it over. Missed opportunity.
What a block by James Karnick on Kihei Clark. And Demarr Langford capitalizes. Virginia bench. Keep in mind, BC missed 9 first-half layups. Clark navigates through the lane.
It's really hard when you show flashes, which Boston College did. There's some positive things. But, again, you're playing against a team like Virginia, very full holes in their game. It was really a masterful performance for them, both ends.